Nothing else ought to catch me a spotted bass here. Should be a guarantee for that. That's a big one. Thank y'all for the baby gift. Did my mom get you the nut? Yeah. Okay, good. I'm gonna clean, I need to clean those screens off. And what am I forgetting, Tyler? But all that's gonna happen with that topwater today is it's gonna get hung in a rod I really need when I need it. Hey, no cutting. Here we are, Guntersville, stage 4 of the Bass Pro Tour. You know, it's an interesting fishery. The abundance of habitat here it's probably got more habitat than any place I've ever been when it comes to holding a bass. We've got eelgrass, hydrilla, milfoil, coontail, and then we've got deep ledges, tons of brim, tons of shad. It's Guntersville, man. There's so many big fish in here. I know these guys are gonna catch them. It's been a little stingy for me this week. They're some of the best anglers in the world, and I know they're gonna figure it out fast. This video is brought to you by Neutrogena. Whew. Man, my stomach's not feeling great right now. It's not one of those like I'm about to poop my pants, but it's something like hurting. You know what I mean? Not that you need to know what I'm feeling.
3, 2, 1, line 1, 3, 1.
Those are not bass. They didn't even react at all to that. They're freaking swimming around like crazy is what they're doing.
Alton, what's happening this morning?
Man, I'm starting out deep. I'm gonna fish most of my day shallow, but I'm starting on a hole where I caught a 2 and a 4 here back to back, and when I caught the 4, there was about 20 of them followed it to the boat. Now, I'm not saying they were all 4-pounders, but it's just one of those places like I had to start here, you know. I'm seeing fish. I'm not saying they're all bass, but I am still seeing fish. There's just not, you know, with no current, these fish can set up anywhere on these bars, kind of can just do whatever they want to do, chase shad, do whatever. They don't have to be glued to a specific spot, but this is one of those spots I had to start here just in case. How many anglers are on the board? Probably half the field? 15 of us?
25.
25, over half the field, nice. All right, let's get out of here. We're gonna go shallow. See if we can't catch us one on a frog here. That's a good one. Stay hooked. Not a big one, but he'll score.
2 pounds, 4 ounces.
That's a 2 1/4. Bigger than I thought he was. Little frog blow up. We're gonna make a cast this duck blind and then we're out of here. It doesn't look like it's gonna have holes around it though. All right, this is one of them places that had several really big ones swimming around on it, and they were aggressive big ones too, so. Little one. I don't even think he scores. That's a little better one. I'll stay out of that grass. Not big, but I'll take him. He'll start.
2 pounds, 6 ounces.
Yeah. Well, that's fun, and those are not going to cut it, you know. I can't afford to weigh in one that small today, so. Both of those bites I just had came on the very inside lines of the brim beds. Yesterday, they seemed to be positioned on the outside edges, but I didn't do this early either. He'll score.
1 pound, 15 ounces.
There's a couple good ones swimming around right here. I just ran up on top of them, but of course I catch the dink. Oh, there's a big one. Gosh, it's like a full pluser. That's a good one. I need that one. Come on, stay pegged. It's not a giant, but the one I just saw was big. He's just a 2 1/2 pounder. Come right here. There we go. It was a little better. Not a ton, but a little. Boy, he was barely hooked. He's deep in his mouth, but he's skin hooked.
2 pounds, 13 ounces.
13. A little better. If that can be my smallest today, we'll be okay if we can get a kicker bite or two. Like I'm seeing big fish. Just like getting them to bite is like pulling teeth. Picking a good sun angle and making long casts is obviously key. That's a good one. Better one. I mean, not in this. Oh, dang, there's a big one with it. It was 1 pound bigger with it. There we go. There's 1 pound bigger than this with it.
3 pounds, 3 ounces.
So 33. That's like a 4 pounder that's swimming with it. What I've seen a lot of times, you catch a 2 pounder and they're skinny up here because they struggle to eat those brim. It's hard for them to really forage on them good. But you catch a 4, 5, 6, 7 pounder and they'll actually be plump and fat because a brim is just a bite-sized snack for them. That's a good one. So yeah, I threw to the other side of the brim bed and let it kind of just flutter down that grass line. That's a 4 pounder, I think. Look at look at his lip. See how he's got that pointed lip. Typically, especially like in the springtime, that's a sign of a big male. Females typically don't have that big, like, beak of a bottom jaw.
3 pounds, 11 ounces.
311. He's got the head for a 4, but okay. All right, we can settle down a little bit now. We're catching a few, some nice quality, and I'm gonna get in here and get another wacky rig. You ever get when you hadn't eaten and your breath just tastes like crap? Dude, that's how mine is right now. I'm so sick and tired of these size fish. All they're good for is throwing a wacky worm. That's it. All right, let's roll. Seen one that was a big one, right? That was blind. Yeah, that's that fish. It's a good one. That's not the one I was looking at. I'll take him though. So there's a fish on this set of brim beds yesterday that I saw is probably 4 or 5 pounder that's blind, black as could be, and I think she's back up in that bed again. That's a good one right there. That's what we're looking for. That's close to 4. Little old finesse hook right in the corner of his mouth.
3 pounds, 15 ounces.
315. I gotta let this sucker go because I need to catch that one right there. I need to catch that fish. I think that's a 5 pounder, and I think that fish is blind. And if I can catch 17, I mean, at the end of the day, like, now we have it early enough where I'm like, I wouldn't be happy if I only ended with that much. But like, if you'd have told me this morning that you'd go catch 17, I'd be like, give it to me, you know. We'll find out if she's blind right here. She flinched at it. That's not her. That's a different fish.
2 pounds, 5 ounces.
That was not even the fish I was fishing for. He's not gonna help me. No, we'll wait.
2 pounds, 2 ounces.
2. Well, we found the 1.5 pounders. You can't tell me there's not a 3 pounder on this thing for as many as that there are, you know. That's not gonna help. Maybe score, but not for us. Little. I'm sick and tired of these ones. I think he's gonna help me, but we'll see. He's not a bad fish, I don't think. Stay hooked. I don't know. He's right at 2 pounds. I don't think he helps. He'll help. There we go. Caught us one deep.
3 pounds, 3 ounces.
33, there we go. We fought back out deep here. Caught us one. It's like the 5th bite I've had out here. Nothing else ought to catch me a spotted bass here. Should be a guarantee for that. That's a big one. Oh, we come off. Dang it, dude. That was a freaking big one. I couldn't even move it. I didn't get it. You see how much slack was in my line because of the grass? Gosh dang it. Oh, hey man, it was a pleasure.
Give them hell next
We're gonna try.
2 days.
We're gonna do a little better the next couple days.
Yeah.
I hope. So day one went pretty good, kind of bad. Like we had an awesome first period, which seems like it's happened a lot this season.
Sounds like someone's peeing on the wall.
It probably is. I feel like my brim bed bite is kind of fleeting, which concerns me. I've marked all of the schools that all these guys are catching them off of, so that's what makes me want to just hit my head on a wall. Like where Avena caught 23 pounds, I know exactly where he's sitting. Where Jacob Wall caught part of his weight, I have waypointed. And I mark these schools, and you know, I pull up on them and I catch a spotted bass this long, but apparently they've got some trick up their sleeve where they're sitting there long enough where they're catching 5 and 6 pounders. My deck looks completely different for day two. I've got glide baits, big swim baits, bigger flutter spoons than what I was throwing. I've got jerky J's, giant Nico rigs, all the way down to the little bittiest Finesse Japanese French fry looking stuff, and it's just a matter of can I catch them?
And if they missed the practice video,
get up here. Tyler's got some sick drone shots in there. I catch me a couple bass.
yeah.
Yeah, it's worth watching. Go learn something.